Holy shit. A 10-minute MOAB? What do you know? Well, I'm sick as shit today, so this commentary is going to be pretty nasally. Anyways, I've got a MOAB here in Team Deathmatch as per usual, and it's a score 50-3, and I was using the MSR for the most part, so I thought it was pretty badass. You guys probably won't, but I don't really give a shit. I'm just kidding, I really do give a shit about what you guys think. Feedback is great. I always appreciate it. So far, all my feedback's been pretty positive, except for 2 trolls from my school who are just fucking around, but yeah, ignore that shit. And here we go. I didn't want to risk dying, so I whipped out the dual Skorpions. And my personal thoughts on the dual Skorpions are they're pretty good for an Akimbo. They have the tightest spread out of all of them, I think, and it's really helpful. And I drop shot that guy because that's me. I'm a drop shotter. And I hope that doesn't piss anyone off. It probably does. But anyways, so here I am on the edge of the map like I usually, the way I usually play when I'm going for a MOAB. This game I actually did try for a MOAB, because I saw the enemy team wasn't like frickin' MLG Pro or anything, so I was like, whatever. A little hard scope there, but fuck it. You know what? I don't really give a shit if you complain about whether or not I'm quick scoping. In the end, it really doesn't matter. I mean, fuck, I got a MOAB with a sniper rifle. Shit. It's pretty good. And the shots look a little off because of theater mode, and I completely missed that guy because of sledgehammer / Infinity Ward shit detection. And I passed by without noticing them. I went back, and here comes montage moment. Oh shit. 1, 2, just kidding, I don't get a 3-piece. Not yet anyways. So I didn't want to risk it. You know, I'm on like 11, 12 kills or something. That's like halfway. So I was like, you know what, fuck that. And yeah, so I stick to the back edge where my teammates are spawning. And this way I have like people watch my back. Because when you go for MOABs, you don't want to expose your back to the enemy, because they'll spawn there, and then you'll die. They'll pick you off when you're not looking. I get 2 nice kills there. I guess they were nice. I don't know. They're not nice. But anyways, yeah, I'm just using the UMP. I was being cautious here. I switched away from the MSR. I never said it was MSR only, but I did say I got it with a sniper rifle for the most part. And, you know, just stick to the edges. That's a really big tip. I guess they were spawning here now because my teammates switched spawns, so I was like lone wolf here. And I guess that's kind of sound whoring a bit with my TV. I don't have a headset like Triton's or anything, so I can't effectively sound whore, and I have to rely on like the shitty TV speakers. So it's a pretty good thing to use like those surround sound kind of headsets. And it just helps a lot because you can tell which direction an enemy comes from, and it helps in like early detection. So that I think in one point in this video, I do hear a guy drop down behind me. And fortunately enough, my TV's speakers aren't complete shit, so I can actually tell which direction they come from. But yeah, so I'm just I'm trying to find enemies at this point, and it's just a little tedious. So I'm kind of running around a little and risking it a little. I don't usually recommend doing that, but these guys weren't the best players or anything. So you know what? I said fuck it, whatever. I'll try. And here I get this little hard scope. Ooh, hard scope. Tisk. Anyways, another thing I wanted to bring up was the fact that I usually do have at least one extra party member, and it's usually my cousin DragonJASP. And the reason I do usually have him in my MOAB videos is because he usually uses support, and this enables me to like kind of detect enemies, because he usually pulls up UAVs and his recon drone. And 1, 2, 3-piece. Oh shit! I'm just kidding, but seriously, that's pretty sexy. It's a little slow. It's not like some optic gaming shit, but I thought it was pretty cool because I'm not usually sniping, so I thought it was pretty impressive. And I pull up the timeline here, do a little 360 knife. That's not even a 360, but I don't really care. Yeah, I just pulled up that little timeline there. As you can see, it's still like halfway until the fucking game ends. And this game is really long, just because there's only 4 people on each team, and for the most part, I was the only person getting kills in the room, so it felt kind of good. I felt almighty and powerful, like Zeus or some shit. But anyways, yeah, so at this stage I was running around. I was trying to get a really high score, I guess, with low deaths, and I ended up doing so. And it's pretty good. It's pretty good. Personally, when you're going for MOABs, I think that the worse the enemy team is, depending on like what gun you're using. Like say you're using a sniper rifle, I don't suggest going aggressive in any circumstance. But if you are using like an assault rifle or an SMG, I highly suggest that you go fairly aggressive against the enemy team if they're really bad. But if they're really good and they're like crazy mad caffeine addict, like with their reflexes, and they just like turn around the moment you shoot them once, I suggest you go very defensive. I don't mean like camp like a bitch, but always keep your back to the edge of the map so that way they don't spawn behind you, and that way you have a clear view of everything in front of you. Because I find that the most common way I die when I'm going for a MOAB is I turn my back to the enemy, and it's just a bitch because like I usually get to like 20 or so, and here I am just like flipping with my controller, just going crazy, mashing triangle and knife in the air, /Y for you Xbox users, and just chuck the Semtex because I was pissed. And I was like, you know what, I hate this shit. I died. But I was kind of satisfied because I got that MOAB. And then, whoa, what's this shit? I got lag switched. And this actually looked really different from what I was doing. And look at that fucking spinning stun grenade. That's beautiful. I was actually all the way back where I just spawned. And then I moved all the way here somehow. And then I was like, whoa, wait, what's going on, right? So I don't know why that always happens after I get a MOAB. It's weird. The enemy team just pulls some sabotage shit, and they try to fuck me over. But yeah, at this point, I thought I was going to get another one. But, because like, everything was rolling in my favor at this point, but then I got shot from behind. And I think it was just my fault for turning my back to the enemies. I was at like 10, 11, 12-ish. But you know what? Whatever. I got one. That's good enough for a team deathmatch. I mean, the odds of me ever getting a game like this again, where everybody in the room sucks balls, except me, is, I don't know. Old Jasper doesn't suck balls. He's a pretty good supporting player. But regardless, I mean, the enemy team was like total crap split screeners. So I have to admit, I got really lucky with this, and I'm not trying to be cocky by saying I got this, you know, with just sniper rifle. Oh, look at me, I'm so good. But to be honest, yeah, they were pretty bad players, so I don't think I'll ever get an opportunity like this again. And I got shot. I should have stuck with my like view to that area. But whatever, it's cool. I got my MOAB. Don't care anymore. And here I'm just, I guess I was trying to preserve my KD, which was like, I don't remember what it was at this point, but you know, I can't pull up the scoreboard in theater mode, so I can't say anything about my score. But it's 50-3 by the end, so it's pretty nice. And if I remember correctly, I've got about 33 MSR kills and only 12-ish UMP. So, you know what? I'll talk about some personal shit, I guess. You know, there's a really good show on AMC called The Walking Dead. I don't know if you guys have ever seen it. It's really well made, as opposed to like most zombie genre type films and stuff. Well, it's not really a film; it's a TV series. But I think it's really well done because they focus on these survivors' lives, and the way they present everything is really interesting. And oh, there's a bullshit death right there. I reload canceled, and I got fucked up. You should never reload cancel the sniper rifle unless you're 100% sure it's clear. But that was my mistake for doing that. I don't suggest you guys do that. If you guys have sleight of hand on an assault rifle, feel free to do so because it's pretty fast usually. It takes about like 1 second or so. Now look at that drop shot because I'm a douchebag. But anyways, as I was saying, it's the show's really well done. The acting is pretty good. There's some like notable tension between like in the first season between this racist guy, this Merle Dixon, and this black guy in the group. And what I really like is the interactions between the characters and their little group of survivors. It's just really interesting. The thing about it though is it's not as action packed as like most of those zombie genre things, but I really like the interactions between the characters. It's really well done. I take that over the zombie slaying any day when it comes to The Walking Dead, just because it's really well done. It follows the comic book to a degree, but what I really do like is that they didn't make it too similar to the comic book to keep people who originally read the comic in suspense when they watch the TV show. And I'm going to tell you right now, if you guys do plan on watching it, first season's really good. Second season's a little bit slow, but the ending is just, the climax of the season is just amazing, and it pulls everything together in the end so well. And I thought it was beautiful. It was just an amazing ending, and no scope fail. I didn't get the game-winning kill, but Jasper did, because he likes to use MP9 Akimbos and completely fails with his aim. But yeah, I highly suggest you guys check out The Walking Dead. They're renewing for their 3rd season somewhere in February. And here we go. Final score of 50-3. Not the best I've ever done, or I don't know, it's arguable, but whatever. So if you guys like this kind of stuff, like, favorite, and subscribe. I have a lot more of this stuff coming up, and I hope you guys have a good day.